What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into the MMA LADS podcast. I'm your host, Max. This is my co-host, Kevin. Today, we're going to be talking to you about UFC 319, Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. So stay tuned for the best picks. All right, Kevin. Well, we're finally here, and it looks like the guy might actually show up. We got Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis headlining August 16th. Man, this is a banger card. I really like this card. I think it's very underrated. Some people, at first when this card was announced, they're like, oh, it's lacking a little bit. But they've been adding and adding more fights to this. Even the co-main is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
man.
it is. It really
very
is.
interesting.
Aaron Pico's introduction to the UFC.
Let's see if he's got what it takes. But I want to start actually with Dricus du Plessis, Khamzat Chimaev. Let's just get right into it, man. What are we thinking? We're gonna try and give you guys the best picks, but I mean, this is, for me, it's kind of 50-50, man. Me personally, I would not place any bets on this fight. What do you think?
Man, let's go back 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Let's say this fight happened. Who would you gone for?
But man, look, Khamzat's been on a tear, but Dricus, I mean, the dude's got plot armor, man. Who's stopping this guy?
It's just
I thought
Dricus.
Yeah.
The thing about Dricus du Plessis, the man's stubborn, and it's like he's a clumsy fighter, but it works.
It works. Whatever he's doing works, man.
All these experts are like, what is he doing? What is he doing? He doesn't fight right. He doesn't do this right. But he's winning.
Yeah.
He's freaking winning, man.
Dude, the guy's strong. He's
strong.
He's like a tree trunk. That's the best way to describe him. He's like a tree trunk.
And
he's strong, man.
You know what I love about Dricus? Each fight he gets better.
He does.
He truly gets better. And remember, a couple years ago, his cardio was terrible. Mm-hmm. He had surgery on his nose, something like that. And guess what? His cardio hasn't had a problem. He's been fighting 5 rounds. No problem. Doesn't get tired. Doesn't get tired anymore. He's been getting better so much faster, so much quicker. And honestly, his grappling is good. His strikes are his fight against fucking Sean Strickland, man.
Yeah.
He outstruck Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
The first fight between Sean Strickland and Dricus, all right, that one was tough. Hey, but this time he made a statement.
Yeah.
The second fight with Sean Strickland, he made a fucking statement, dude.
Yeah.
And just Dricus, man, he's a really well-rounded fighter. He knocked out fucking Robert Whittaker. Mm-hmm. Outstruck Sean Strickland, submitted Adesanya, who's never been submitted before.
Right.
And then just like, wow, man. So like, all of this is telling you, this is not an easy fight for Khamzat at all. So, man, this is definitely Khamzat's hardest fight for sure.
100%.
And listen, we love Khamzat. He's been on a tear. The first 2 rounds with Khamzat,
I know.
most dangerous rounds ever.
Yep.
And guess what, Max? This is 5 rounds. We never seen Khamzat in 5 rounds. People are talking about his cardio. Who knows if he uses too much energy in the first 2 rounds? Dricus is gonna win for sure, without a doubt.
I agree with you. Look, Khamzat. If the guy shows up, he's a killer.
Absolute killer.
He's had reputation of pulling out, getting sick and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But he seems to be healthy. He seems. I was actually watching.
He hired a
nutritionist, but also he's got Arman Tsarukyan in his camp.
That's
and
strong,
Arman Tsarukyan, I heard him saying, he's like, look, Khamzat was just training way too hard. He would injure himself, or he wouldn't
recover.
Sometimes you push yourself so hard that your body doesn't recover properly,
and you're just gonna keep getting injured over and over and over.
Right. So Arman was saying that, look, I'm the guy in his camp that's like kind of reeling him in more, saying, look, you already went hard. Now you need to take the rest. You need to start training smart. Mm-hmm. So I've noticed that Khamzat has been training a lot smarter. Mm-hmm. I don't know how this is gonna affect his cardio, but I agree. Khamzat's most dangerous rounds are gonna be round 1 and 2. I think if Dricus gets out of 1 and 2, I think it's going to be a long night for
the
Khamzat.
chances of Dricus winning just goes higher the later the rounds are.
Yeah.
Just because for sure Khamzat's going to explode on you on the first 2. He's going to shoot like crazy and he's going to grab you. He's definitely going to take him down. So if I were Dricus, I'll just focus as much as I can on the wrestling defense.
Yeah. Now,
As much as
I
possible.
want to mention this. Look, recently I saw Dricus. I don't know if you've seen this, but Dricus went up against the entire Gracie
Yeah, I saw
Baja
that.
team. You saw that?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. Guy literally said, "Yo, I'm just gonna, I'll muscle
One,
these
come
guys.
on, come on.
come on." And he looked like a bulldozer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He
He was
took
huge.
those guys out. Yeah,
Looked like he was
took those guys
230
out.
or something.
So I mean, the dude knows jiu-jitsu. He can wrestle. He
Absolutely.
knows jiu-jitsu. So I think Hamza might have a hard time trying to get him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to mention the odds first, and then maybe this might sway your decision. Dricus du Plessis is actually plus 150, and Hamza is minus 180. So slight underdog, not by much. What do you think about those odds? You think fair?
I guess it's very close. I say it's a bit fair. I say the reason why it's like that is because we see Hamza winning right away. Dricus wins, but he's been sometimes, with Sean Strickland, 2 decisions with Sean.
Right.
And, submission. Yeah, he has some finishes, but Hamza only had 2 decisions, which is the Gilbert Burns one and the Kamaru.
Yep.
And, in those fights, I say Hamza's hardest fight was the Gilbert Burns one.
Yeah, for sure.
That one was like, okay, yeah, Hamza won for sure, but it was very tough. And he learned a lot from that fight. So, it's just, we see Hamza like, wow, this guy's a killer. Like, we haven't really seen anybody like that.
Right. Yeah. I think this is going to be very close, man. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Dricus.
You know what?
A little bit more towards Dricus.
And I'm going to tell you something that I said back then. The thing about Dricus, I think he did some voodoo. He did some voodoo magic. How is he winning so many times?
The plot armor, bro.
I remember...
he might be the main character.
Who was it? I think he fought against Darren Till.
Yeah.
And I was upset. I was like... I remember watching the beginning of that fight. I'm like, there's no way Dricus is going to win. And I told myself, if he wins... He has some black voodoo behind him because I think he's gonna keep winning.
look a little fat though.
He did.
In that fight, he looked fat.
But check this out. And then when he fought Robert, I told everybody, watch, Dricus is gonna win. Everybody, man, you're crazy. The Reaper got him. Look what Dricus did. And ever since that, right then and there, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna win every fight from now on.
Yeah.
He hasn't. Yeah, he's been tested, of course, but like,
for sure.
It's just. I don't know. It's that voodoo magic, man. That South African voodoo magic. He's doing a lot of it. And I know that's what he's doing to win. Trust me, I know that's what he's doing. If I were to put my money, just by a little bit, I say it's 55-45. 55 to Dricus, 45 to Hamza. Just because of that voodoo magic.
That plot armor does.
That plot armor is insane.
But yeah, man, I think. Look, I want to see what Hamza's made of, and this is gonna be it, man. Let's see if his cardio holds up.
This is his first title fight, man, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
We've been waiting years.
I know. I heard some shit where he was talking about, I wouldn't mind going back down to 170.
I heard it too.
That's a bad idea, bro.
I don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it. I mean, he could probably beat whoever.
The thing is, he said he wanted 3 belts.
Oh man, that 170 he's gonna have a hard time.
I don't want it. Listen, he definitely could have 2 belts, but 3? No. Relax.
Maybe him versus Pereira if he wins.
That'd be lit. But you know what would be awesome too? Him versus Islam. That'd be very nice.
I know, bro. He's too big for him, bro.
He is too big.
He's way too big.
Yeah, he put on too much muscle.
So you're gonna go with Dricus?
I'm gonna just do my very tiny hair. I'm gonna go with Dricus.
I'm gonna go with Dricus too, man. Just by tiny hair. Look, if I were your financial advisor,
don't bet.
I would not bet on this.
I don't know.
I really don't know. We're just throwing darts at a dartboard and see if it sticks. I do have a couple good ones for you guys that I will tell you these are locks, but don't bet on Dricus versus Hamza. I think I'm gonna go 50-50. All right, so the co-main event, we got Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. So originally I was hearing it was gonna be Aaron Pico versus Movzar, but I guess things got moved around and they gave it to Lerone Murphy, ranked number 6. So I think this is a great test for Aaron Pico.
I agree.
People have been really hyping Aaron Pico up.
Yeah.
And, in Bellator, he was doing really well. But, look, he's in the UFC. Let's see what he's made of. I think he's going to be an exciting prospect at featherweight for sure. But, look, man, Lerone Murphy has been doing really good. Really, really good. I mean, he rose the ranks up pretty quickly. I mean, look,
He is undefeated.
He's ranked number
He's
6
undefeated.
already, man.
Yeah, Lerone Murphy's 16-0.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Aaron Pico, look, great wrestler. Wrestling pedigree is fantastic.
He trained a lot in Dagestan, man. He trained with those Dagestani boys for like straight out of high school, I believe. So
he's got power.
He does. He has
knockout power. But hey, look, Lerone Murphy's striking is really good.
Extremely good.
Crisp, clean. Let's go into the odds real quick, and then I want to hear your prediction. So for this fight, check this out. We got Aaron Pico minus 158 FanDuel. We got no DraftKings, but we got Caesars Palace got him at minus 145. BetMGM minus 155. So minus 150-ish range, right? Lerone Murphy plus 124, plus 122, plus 130. So we're looking at plus 124-ish range. What do you think? Would you take any of these?
The reason why I'm not too sure if I want to go with Aaron Pico is because it's his first time in the UFC. And guess what? He's fighting in an arena, in a big arena in Chicago.
Right.
So, for example, look what happened to
I don't want to hear his name.
Patchy Mix.
I don't want to hear his name, bro.
And Pitbull, their debuts to the UFC, they struggled. So I feel like is it like just all these eyes? They never had this many eyes on them, and they're a bit nervous. Is it the UFC jitters or something?
It could be.
So I believe that could play into a big factor. I want to see how well Aaron Pico handles all of that. If he could get the nerves out early, then I think he could be doing great into this fight. Like he said, he's a great wrestler. And Lerone Murphy, he does have some good wrestling defense, but this is some next level stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But Lerone Murphy, he's 16-0 for a reason. So that's why for this one, I'm like 50-50. I don't know how well Aaron Pico's going to do in the UFC. I hope he does well. I don't want him to be embarrassed like the other two.
Yeah.
So, especially Patchy Mix, man. I can't believe it, man.
Yeah, but look, I want to mention something because you mentioned the bright lights maybe getting to some of these people. I'm just throwing this out there. This may or may not say something. But look, Aaron Pico's first fight in Bellator, he lost.
He lost.
He got submitted guillotine by Zach Freeman. But look, after that, he won 4. He got 2 more losses, and then he won 5, and then he got 1 loss, and then he won 3. So I mean, look, dude's talented for sure.
He does have some knockout power. I see a lot actually. Wow.
Yeah, he's got a lot of KOs, TKOs, and this is coming from a wrestler. So look, I want to say, look,
if you know how to wrestle and you have knockout power, that's insane. That's great.
Yeah. What I'm afraid is, look, this goes for countless of fighters. Look, they start falling in love with the thing that they're not known for. So right, Aaron Pico's wrestling pedigree, right? I have a feeling he's going to want to strike with Lerone Murphy to test himself. That's not really a smart idea. Look at Bo Nickel. Why did he stop wrestling? He had a freaking kickboxing match with
Val Woodbridge?
No. Was it the Scottish guy?
Oh, Paul Craig.
Paul Craig. He had a boxing match with Paul Craig.
Yeah.
Why are you boxing Paul Craig?
Yeah, but that's just Bo Nickel. You see what the record
No,
here.
but I'm saying there's many fighters that do that. Look, Gilbert Burns, what's his specialty? Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
He started falling in love with the hands. So he wanted to knock people out. He stopped wrestling. He stopped doing jiu-jitsu in his fights. You don't really see that much. Yoel, what's his pedigree?
Wrestling.
I maybe saw him wrestle 3 times in his fights. And it was probably his earlier fights. Before after that, he just became a counter-striker, boxing heavy dude. You know what I mean? Power punches and stuff like that. People start falling in love with either the hands, or sometimes you see them fall in love with the jiu-jitsu and they go away.
One of the biggest examples we could talk about is Justin Gaethje. He's known as a wrestler. That's how he started off with.
Right.
And look at him knocking out people left and right.
Right.
He's known for his hands now.
Exactly. That's a counter argument. But what I'm saying is, like, with Aaron Pico, like, all eyes are on you. This is where you shouldn't be experimenting. I think you need to come in there. Look, Lerone Murphy, fantastic striker, clean, crisp. You got to wrestle the guy. I don't think his method of victory would be going out there and try and have a boxing match with Lerone Murphy.
That's true.
I
And listen,
think it might end poorly.
And what I would say for Aaron Pico is look at Lerone Murphy's last fight. It was against Josh Emmett, one of the biggest punchers in the 145 division. You know, Lerone Murphy was avoiding those shots because he hits hard. So if I were him, yeah, Aaron, you're right. He should wrestle.
He should wrestle.
Should absolutely. If you want to win for sure, yeah, wrestle.
I think those are Aaron Pico's keys to victory is to wrestle more, try and push the pace, try and get Lerone Murphy moving backwards, get him tired.
Put him against the wall.
Put him against the wall, grind him out.
Bang.
Is he going to do it?
I hope so. I hope so.
But like again, I think he might be one of those people that's fallen in love with the hands. I think I'm going to go Lerone Murphy. I'm going to go Lerone Murphy. I can see this going decision, really. But I would go... Look, money line plus 124. It's not a crazy bang for your buck. I think it's the safest bet. I'm going to go money line Lerone Murphy plus 124.
All right, respect. What happens if Aaron Pico knocks him out? That would be amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Who should he fight next?
Let's see.
I'll tell you.
Okay, give me.
The winner of Diego Lopez and John Silva. He should fight them next.
I think he's got a little bit more to prove because I think
Lerone Murphy's number 6. I'm saying if he knocks him out.
Hold on, but I think if John Silva beats Diego Lopez, John Silva's fighting for the title next.
Okay, then the loser.
I want to see Aaron Pico Movsar.
So check this out. I think Movsar is gonna fight for the title.
Nah, bro.
Let me tell you. Hear me out on this. Volk wants to fight Movsar. He said he is next. I want him next. And this was just confirmed. Jack versus Islam is in Madison Square Garden in November. It's been confirmed.
Okay.
Who should be co-main?
Not Movsar that puts people to sleep.
But
he doesn't put his opponents to sleep.
I know.
He puts people
to
sleep.
I agree. But
fans.
You got to think like this. Basically, what UFC wants to do, I think they're gonna do Australia versus Dagestan. I think that's great, right there.
I think that's cool. I think
it's awesome.
That's smart.
2 Aussies versus 2 Dagestanis. Hey, sign me up. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's smart. That would be smart. I like that.
And Volk said he wants to fight one more time before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Movsar has. When was the last time Movsar fought? Aljamain Sterling last year, and he's number 4 undefeated. So just give it to him. Just give it to him. Alex, Volk wants it.
Give me John Silva, bro.
Hey, but Volk wants it, so just might as well.
Yeah, because he knows John Silva's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, that too. Maybe he might retire right then and there. All right, let's keep going.
All right, so look, this is what I thought was gonna be the co-main. This is my co-main.
Really?
This is the people's co-main right here. I like this fight a lot. I was very upset when this got canceled, but we got Carlos Prates versus Jeff Neal.
It's supposed to be in Miami, no?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But look, this one got canceled. They rebooked it. I'm happy. You know, Carlos fought Ian Gary in the meantime. You know,
didn't go his way.
But look, he almost knocked him out in the last round.
I know.
Crazy.
He was right there. He got gassed out by them cigarettes.
It was close. But look, Jeff Neal's been out for a bit too. I think he had some sort of legal troubles.
Is that what it was?
I think so. But anyways, Jeff Neal's back. They rebooked this fight. Look, let me tell you the odds, and then we can make a decision. This one I am going to be betting on, and I'll tell you why. Look, we got Carlos Prates minus 265, Jeff Neal's plus 200. So, what do you think, Kevin?
I'm leaning towards Carlos Prates just because of the fact it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I feel like 5 rounds was a bit too much for Carlos Prates, and it kind of was. He didn't have enough time to train for that. He wasn't expecting a 5-round fight.
Yeah, I think that one was
it was late notice. It was.
Yeah.
It was like 2-3 weeks.
Right. So
So that's why. So
we'll give you a fair game.
And another thing is, Carlos Prates, he wasn't preparing for Ian.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
And he had very short time to prepare for him. So that's why. That's another reason why he lost. Just more rounds, and he didn't prepare for him. I kind of get why you lost.
Yeah.
This whole time you're training for Jeff Neal. Now you're back on track to train for Jeff Neal, and you got 3 rounds. So that's like more on his. I'm leaning towards him, in a way. But check this out. Jeff Neal's Superman. He got hands of steel. It's just Carlos Prates, man. Jeff Neal doesn't grapple. right? He doesn't grapple that much.
No, he works the clinch though.
If the clinch, yeah, man, you got a clinch master right here.
Right.
If this is just pure stand-up, I'm for sure Carlos Prates.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going Carlos Prates. I think Carlos's striking's a lot better, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a stand-up match for sure.
All right, check this out. I got something else. I was watching an interview yesterday of Carlos Prates, and he was basically saying, hey, listen, the reason why I lost, my coaches, they told me the game plan. I just didn't follow that game plan. It was my fault.
Yeah.
I didn't follow what I didn't.
That's what they all say, bro.
But check this out. When you do follow what your coaches say, it usually ends very well. He blames it on him. It's all his fault. And like he said, it was, short week notice, excuses. But hey, he's stating the fact. He trained more for Jeff Neal. So he's like, hey, listen, I didn't listen to my coaches last time. I have to listen to them this time for sure.
Yeah.
I have to. I got to get back on the win column.
Yeah,
so
I agree. I think Prates, I think this could be a finish.
I think so too.
I think this is going to be a finish. I think I'm going to go Carlos Prates by KO TKO.
Absolutely, I agree. I'll put that bet in for sure too.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
But
that one's going to be a fun fight.
Yeah, look, how I think this may happen, Jeff Neal, I think, is going to try and engage Prates in the clinch. I think Prates is going to land something, wobble him up, get him, because Prates is very lengthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
He likes to strike from far away. So I think once he gets Jeff Neal a little bit wobble, I think he's going to find that spot.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So I think this is going to be a KO TKO fight. You can put money not to go the distance. You could do KO TKO, or you could just go not to go the distance. Yeah. And you could go both way for fighters. All right, moving on from that one, we got another banger coming up.
We do.
Jared Cannonier versus Michael Venom Page. Number one, I want to say, what the hell is Michael Venom Page doing at middleweight? Look, maybe I think he figured, might as well. He beat Sharpudin. And he's like, look, I just beat this guy as a prospect. Maybe I should stay here and maybe work my way up. And then if things don't go well, he goes back down to 170.
I'll give you the reason why. See, I watch all these interviews, so that's how I get the scoop. So a reason why Michael Venom Page, he's fighting 185 is because he wanted to fight somebody at 170, but they didn't want him to fight him. He just says there's a lot of politics. So he's like, hey, listen, I just want to fight already. Just give me anybody. So then the UFC contacted him. Hey, listen, you want to fight at 185? He's like, hey, man, I guess. I want to get paid. I want to keep fighting. And I want to do something spectacular. He says, I still haven't done like what I wanted to do in the UFC for what he's known for. He's known for spectacular knockouts. He's dying to do that. He's like, I just want it to happen so bad already in the UFC. This is a hard fight. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Man. I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, shit. Jared Cannonier is no slouch.
Look, the thing is, has a chin too.
I want to say this. Look, Michael Venom Page. I get it. You want to have these crazy highlight finish reel things, brother. This isn't the cans that you've been fighting in Bellator. Because let's be real. You've been fighting cans.
He has been.
You know what I mean? He fought Douglas Lima. Douglas Lima fucked him up bad.
Yeah.
And then they had the rematch. I think they had a rematch, and then he won. Michael Venom Page won.
I think so.
So look, that was really his hardest test was Douglas Lima. But I mean, dude, if you look up these guys he's been fighting, yeah, he looks spectacular. But who the fuck are these guys? Jared Cannonier, man, that guy's fought the who's. You know what I mean?
He fought in heavyweight.
Yeah.
Light heavyweight, and he moved down to middleweight.
And look, Michael Venom Page, look, I think he needs to work his way up again. You know what I mean? Like, he beat Kevin Holland and he beat Sharpudin. This is a true test here. So if you could pull off a crazy highlight reel, spectacular finish against Jared Cannonier,
that's gonna put you up there,
dude. You're gonna soar the rankings, man.
Absolutely.
You could be one fight away from a title shot. At that point, if he does some if he does something crazy to Jared Cannonier,
he's known for doing crazy stuff.
If he puts him out, crazy.
And I'll tell you this. This would be a great card to do it in. This is a great card. So
this is the card. This would be the card to do it.
This would be the card to do it.
Yeah.
So a lot of good fights. You want to stand out. This would definitely be it.
Yeah. Now, I think I still don't like him at 185. I think he's a little too small.
He is.
He's too small, man, for that. You know, like if you look at these other guys, they're taller and they're more bigger and they fill out more. I feel like Michael Venom Page is like a wet 185. You know what I mean? Where he's not really cutting much weight.
Yeah, he's probably weighs like 190, 192. And then
yeah, most. Yeah. So, I mean, imagine Hamza, bro. Imagine he gets to the point where he fights for the title. And let's say Hamza or Dricus, one of those two, go up against Michael Venom Page.
That's tough.
They're way too big for that guy. You know what I mean? They're just going to overpower him. But, look, maybe his striking might be, good enough to put away Jared Cannonier. I don't think so. The thing is, Michael Venom Page is tricky, bro.
He's very smart.
His fighting style is so tricky. So Jared Cannonier is very patient.
He is.
So maybe
he's waiting for that knockout power. But yeah. I feel like MVP, he could read. He reads really well. He's like, hey, I know what you're doing. Let me just get out the way. I'm like 2 steps ahead of you.
Yeah.
So in this fight, I'm leaning towards MVP just because he's been doing all of that. What is it? Kickbox. He's been kickboxing since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
Basically. So he reads things extremely well. And Jared Cannonier, he's not that much of a wrestler.
Not much.
He's more of a striker, if anything.
Yeah.
A power knockout artist. Yeah. That's what he's known for. So I think MVP, I just feel like he's going to evade a lot of shots that Jared throws. And who knows, maybe MVP just might do something crazy to him. Maybe a knee out of nowhere and then bang. So I'm leaning towards MVP. Listen, I still love my crystals. Shout out to my crystals, Jared Cannonier. That's the only way you're going to win, with them crystals.
What are the crystals telling you, Kevin? The crystals? What is the finish method?
The crystals are telling me it's a hard-ass fight for Jared.
For sure. Man, look, so I'm looking at the odds here. I want to mention these odds because this is actually swaying my decision a little bit. So we got Jared Cannonier plus 136, FanDuel, plus 150 Caesars, and plus 150 bet MGM. Okay. FanDuel's got Michael Venom Page at minus 174 and minus 180. I've been thinking about this fight a lot. At first, I was leaning more towards Jared Cannonier. However, stylistically, I think this favors Michael Venom Page a lot better. And I'm going to explain to you why. Look. Like you've said, Michael Venom Page, very elusive, moves around a lot. Jared Cannonier is not a volume guy, in my opinion. He throws explosive shots, big shots. If he lands on Michael Venom Page, it's going to be an issue.
That's pretty much it. I feel like that's the only true way that Jared can win, if he catches him.
But I think the timing is going to throw Jared Cannonier off so much. I mean, look, it happened with Kevin Holland. Sharpudin is technically...
He's up there in striking.
Striking-wise, he's way more technical than Jared Cannonier.
Absolutely, and he was struggling.
And he was struggling to find that timing.
That was his first loss in the UFC.
So I think Jared might have actually a hard time trying to read Michael Venom Page's...
MVP, like I said, he's just going to be 2 steps ahead of him.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to land a highlight reel KO, Michael Venom Page.
But he's definitely going to win by the amount of volume. He's gonna be touching him, and Jared's gonna be, you know how he does. He covers up and stuff. Swings big and stuff, and
so this might be one of those controversial things where you look at the judges scoring. Okay, are they gonna score the bigger shots more, or are they gonna score the volume more? Because Michael Venom Page is gonna land more. I think Jared might have a couple good moments where he lands big shots on him. And he finds the timing coming in a little bit.
So check this out. Let's go back in time. Remember the fight against Jared versus Izzy?
Yeah.
It's going to be just like that. It's going to be just like that.
Okay.
Where Izzy was backing up, Jared was throwing them shots, couldn't catch him. It's going to be exactly like that.
I agree. I'm going Michael Venom Page. I'm going to go decision.
Let's go. I agree.
That's what the crystals are.
Sorry, Crystal.
All right. Moving on. This is a cool fight. Tim Elliott, Kai Asakura. Look, Kai had that fight against Alexandre Pantoja.
Yeah, man. Unfortunate, man.
It's not unfortunate, bro. You got a free shot at the title.
No, but I'm saying unfortunately,
Oh, yeah.
He lost in the first round.
No, it was second round.
No, I thought it was first.
Let's take a look real quick. You might be right. I know it was very quick.
He got submitted. Like
he did get submitted.
Like I said, within the first 3 minutes, he got submitted.
Really?
That's what I think so.
It was definitely submission for sure, and it was early rounds. Round 2.
It was round 2.
Submission time 2 minutes in.
Still quick, man.
Still pretty quick. But look, you got a free ride. You got the Dana White privilege. It's all good. Now you gotta, face somebody to see what you're really worth. Tim Elliott. I like it.
Hey, let's see.
Look, rank 11. Fuck it. I like it. Yeah,
so,
smart,
it's a top 15.
Top 15, Tim Elliott's fought, a lot of the who's. He's won and he's lost.
Kai has good hands. He has knockout power and stuff, but still, you got to fix that grappling.
Yeah. Let's see the odds real quick.
What they telling you?
Heavy favorite.
For Kai.
Yep. -340 FanDuel, -280 Caesars Palace, and BetMGM, -285. +255, +230, +225. Tim Elliott. I'm going with Kai.
I'm going with Kai too, man.
Yeah. And I think this is going to be a decision. It could be a decision.
You going for a decision? I want to go for knockout. I want to see Kai make a statement. He lost pretty bad in his last fight. It was kind of he lost in an embarrassing kind of way for his debut. So, hey, listen, let's prove to me why you should be in the UFC.
Yeah.
Make a statement so people, you're new to the people in the UFC. Like, you're new to the fans. The fans don't know you. They saw your last fight, like, who the fuck is this guy? Why did he get a title shot? Fucking lost in the second round by submission. Yeah, get this scrub out of here. Make a statement in the UFC.
Yeah.
Let's see something crazy from you. So then people could remember your name.
Yeah. Let's take a look at his fight history real quick. So, look, he's got knee to the face, or knee to the body punches, Juan Archuleta. KO, knee to the body, Yuki Montoya, and Ryzen.
Yeah, he's a Ryzen champion. He's got
another 2 decision wins. He's got TKO punches, TKO. Yeah, he's got a lot of TKO. Damn, broken jaw. I've never seen that before. TKO, broken jaw.
That's actually crazy. First round, too.
First round. So, look, he's got a lot of TKO.
He has knockout power. He broke somebody's jaw.
Yeah. How 135. But look, Tim Elliott's good. He's a good striker. He's fast. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Kai Asakura, but I do want to see what he's made out of.
I want to.
This one. I think this is a great test because, Tim can bring it. I don't think this is going to be a boring fight.
Not at all.
Tim's going to bring it for sure.
For sure. He has to.
Yeah.
This is the new kid. You don't want to lose to the new kid.
Yeah. So you're going KO? TKO?
KO,
okay.
TKO. I want to see it. I really want to see it.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. All right, we got a couple cool prelims here. We're not going to spend as much time, but look, we're going to go through them and we're going to get you some good picks. So, interesting one here. We got Bobby Green versus Diego Ferreira. And I want to go straight into the odds. We got Bobby Green is +170. Diego Ferreira is -200. I agree with these odds. I'm going with Diego Ferreira on this one, man. I think Bobby's been on the decline.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, look, he was an exciting fighter for a while. Had great fights, had great matchups. He's fought plenty of people with names, you know what I mean? So, big respect to Bobby. But look, man, he's slowing down. He's getting older.
He's a hit or miss.
And he's been knocked out a lot recently, man.
That last knockout with Rufy?
Yeah, dude. Vicious.
A spinning back kick.
Crazy.
Bang, dude.
Crazy.
Slept.
He got submitted by Patty.
Yeah, he got submitted by Patty.
I mean, these guys are, Diego Ferreira is no slouch.
No.
I think, man, I think I'm going with Diego Ferreira -200, money line.
I guess I'll go for him too.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Gerald Meerschaert, Michal Oleksiejczuk.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
That's such a hard,
name.
Michal Oleksiejczuk. Look, Gerald Meerschaert, he's hit or miss too, man. I'll be honest.
That's another one.
That's another guy where I'm like,
listen, if he gets a hold of you, it's over.
Yeah.
He's gonna submit you. But I don't know.
I usually tend to go. I'm leaning more towards Mikhail Oleksiejczyk. The odds right now have him at minus 260. Gerald Meerschaert's plus 196.
2-fight losing streak
He
he's
beat
on.
Brian Barberena, Edmund Shabazi, and then he lost to Rainier de Ridder and Brad Tavares. Look, Rainier's a tough guy, so hey,
No,
look,
super tough.
No.
Look what he did to Rob.
Yeah, man. No,
That was a hard fight.
No love lost there, but Brad Tavares, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm leaning more towards Oleksiejczyk.
Me, I don't know. Probably Michael.
Yeah. This might be a fucking decision, too.
That definitely a
I'll
decision.
probably go Mikhail Oleksiejczyk decision.
I agree.
All right, look, Jessica Andrade is up next versus Lupi Godinez. I kind of like this matchup. I think it's interesting. I will say Lupi's been looking pretty good. I think she's younger, bro. Younger, faster. I think Jessica Andrade is, starting to show a little bit of the wear and tear on her.
I agree with you on that, but what I'm gonna say is, I feel like when Jessica she fights people in the lower rankings, she does better. When she tries to fight more higher rankers, she usually loses and struggles. Right. So if this is number 5 versus number 11, so I'm gonna lean towards Jessica just because she's a veteran and stuff, and she knows a little here and there. So that's what I'm leaning towards too.
Yeah. Look, I think Lupi Godinez has been showing out a lot better. Now, she's really coming to her stride. I think I'm going to go with Lupi Godinez, but let's mention the odds here. I'm seeing here Jessica Andrade is the underdog, plus 158. Lupi Godinez is minus 205. Interesting odds there. So, not a crazy underdog, but, if you put some money on it, you can win something. Jessica Andrade.
I'm going for that.
There might be something to put there.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think Lupi is younger, hungrier. Time for this younger person to fight, a veteran. I just think Jessica's had too many. I don't want to say wars either.
Yeah, sometimes you just get submitted or something.
Yeah. She looks good one fight, and then the next fight, she has a rough time. But like you said, it's always with somebody she's fought tons of people in the top.
Yeah, she's fought for the championship and here and there. She fought former champions.
I just think she might be on the slower decline.
No, I get what you're saying. I agree. I definitely agree with that.
So it would be great to see some new faces in that division. Now we got another big step up for Chase Hooper. Look, he's fighting Alexander Hernandez. And we all know the people hated Alexander Hernandez after that Cowboy stunt that he pulled. Talking all that shit to Cowboy, and Cowboy whooped him, and everybody was celebrating. But look, now we got Chase Hooper, the baby face. He's taking a big step up. I mean, look, Alexander Hernandez has fought some pretty tough people too.
I agree.
Chase Hooper is coming into his stride now, 155.
He is. He's getting that man strength.
Yeah,
that
dude.
man strength.
But what do you think about this matchup? Because I think this is it's interesting. If you really think about it on paper, it's interesting. Do you have somebody who you think, before I even show you the odds, do you think that there's somebody that would be the favorite in this one? And if so, who do you think? I haven't looked at it either on the odds yet.
I would say Chase Hooper just because he's on a streak right now. But check this out. As a favorite. Okay. But check this out. I think the reason why he's been winning is because he was fighting older dudes.
Exactly, yeah.
Alex is not that old.
He's not that old. He's young.
He's younger. So this is gonna be Chase Hooper's hardest fight for sure right now.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a nice test for him, just to see if he can hang with
the younger ones.
With the younger guys at 155.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
let's see the odds.
Odds plus 230 for Alexander Hernandez.
Told you.
Minus 310.
310. That's pretty big.
Crazy.
That's a big gap.
That's a big gap. There could be some money to be made. I'm not counting Alexander Hernandez out. I'm not counting him out. Okay, so let's look at Alexander Hernandez's record. So he's coming off a 2-win streak. Kurt Holloway decision. Austin Hubert decision. He lost to Damon Jackson decision split.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, I know who David Jackson is.
I think so. Is he black?
No, he's actually not. Yeah, he might be like a halfie. Bill Algeo decision. So look, a lot of his stuff, a lot of submission stuff. Look, he lost to Billy Corantillo, TKO knees. Yeah, I don't see him winning this fight. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Chase Hooper on this one.
I'm telling you, yeah, Chase Hooper.
Okay. Minus 300, that's kind of crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. All right, check this out. Look, Edson Barboza, Drakkar Klose. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. I like that fight. It's fun. That's a fun fight, man. Exciting. You know, Edson Barboza, he's always in it, man. Every fight he's in, even if he's losing, he's still in it somehow. He throws one of those kicks. If it lands, night-night, bro. Drakkar Klose, I still remember him from the Benil Dariush.
Oh yeah,
That shit was crazy, bro.
He was close.
He was close, so he
was close, but nah, he got caught.
I'm leaning towards Drakkar Klose.
Really? I'm leaning towards Edson Barboza. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
This is he's going back to lightweight. This isn't a featherweight fight. So yeah, he was cutting a lot of weight with the 145. Yeah, I get it. He's getting older now, so he's like, hey, listen, I don't have a problem cutting weight, but you know, it's getting a little older. It's getting a little tougher. But let me just get back to 155. Let me see how I do. You know, let me keep some mass on me. So one thing I do want to see from Edson is I want to see him kick even more.
I know.
I want to see him kick even more. Not just spinning back kicks or the spinning heel kick, just regular kicks.
Yeah.
Just regular side kicks in here and there.
Yeah.
His kicks are very powerful. More teeps, you know, I just want to see it so bad.
Okay, the reason why I'm leaning more towards Drakkar Klose.
Because he's younger?
No, not because of that. I've noticed Edson Barboza, I've been watching all of his fights, right? He has significantly decreased the amount of strikes that he throws. Because we know his kicks were fantastic. He throws them now, first round only. And he gets, I don't know what it is. He gets gun shy, or maybe he gets tired.
Maybe he gets tired.
Maybe he gets tired.
Maybe that's why he's going to 155.
It reminded me a little bit of, and not to this degree, because this is an extreme, but Uriah Hall. Where Uriah Hall looks good for maybe one round and then becomes gun shy. I've noticed a significant slowdown. He takes a lot of damage up top. And the best thing that he has up top is his jabs. But if he's not throwing the kicks, he's not knocking people out.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So I think just Drakkar Klose might be a little too much for him. And you know what? I actually think this is going to go to the third round. And I think Drakkar is going to get it done.
Probably.
He's either going to get it done in the third round or he's going to get a decision. If there's a bet to put it past 2 rounds or 2.5 rounds,
this is going to be a decision for sure.
I would take it for Drakkar Klose.
Okay. What are the odds?
Plus 132 Drakkar Klose. Minus 170 Edson Barboza.
Oh, so that's
I kind of like the odds on Drakkar Klose. I'll be honest with you. Plus 132, I would take that.
All right. Me,
Yeah.
I'm still on Team Barboza. You feel me? Bing, bing.
Let's see. Maybe he needs to step up and weight again.
Yeah.
Maybe the featherweight cut was a little too much and maybe it drained him.
Yeah.
But look, man, I think Barboza, that's another guy, you know, great names, fought the who's. I mean, dude, if you look at his resume, he's respectful resume. You know what I mean? But I think Father Time is starting to knock on
his door.
Yep.
All right,
Okay,
last one.
You thought the Butcher would lose to a French dude?
Hey, I know y'all didn't think the Butcher was going to lose in a fist fight to a French dude.
Brian Battle versus Nursultan Ruziboyev. Right off the bat, check this out. Minus 196, Brian Battle. Plus 152, Nursultan, Ruziboyev.
Okay.
I'm a little shocked at that. I thought it'd be a little bit more closer.
Yeah.
Because look, Brian Battle's almost minus 200. He looked great against the French dude.
That was amazing.
Not
so great
impressive
against Randy Brown.
I'll be honest with you.
Technically, he lost that fight. Most people say that he lost that fight.
I thought he won, but
you thought he won?
Yeah, I thought he won. It was just boring, bro. After that, after he cut, hold on, Kevin. After he cut that promo, I'm like, dude, I like this guy. I want to see more of him. And then I saw the Randy Brown one. I'm like, I don't want to see this again.
Well, check this out. He said he took that fight too early, and it was
Randy Brown.
No.
Oh.
Brian Battle. He took the fight too early.
No, I'm saying the Randy Brown fight.
Yeah.
He took it too early.
I know.
No, I'm asking you. That's what
I'm trying to explain.
Oh,
I'm trying to explain. So check this out. So he took that fight too early, of course, because he fought in the Paris card, the French dude, which was in Paris, which is usually in September.
Yeah.
And that fight was what, December? I think it was December.
Yeah.
Because he said it in the interview, oh, I shouldn't have took that fight. It was right after fucking Thanksgiving. That's why he missed weight. Did you know he missed weight in the Randy Brown fight? He missed weight. I think how much he missed weight by, like 8 pounds or some shit. It was nothing little. It was nothing little. And then Randy Brown was like, fuck it, I'll keep fighting him. When he missed weight, I'm like, oh no, it's not gonna go good. And he was a bit slouchy, his diet, his diet wasn't on point. It was too quick for him, like you just said. So let's see, maybe he turns it on now. This is at 185, so he's not gonna miss weight. Obviously.
He was eating the fucking cranberry, bro.
Yeah. He was eating that pumpkin pie, that pecan pie, cornbread, turkey.
That motherfucker got pecan pie?
He was eating that good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Brian Battle, man. He fights great. Yeah. It's just that last fight against Randy was Yeah. But let's just say that was a little blip in his career right now. So this is gonna be a great fight. This is gonna be a great fight. I don't even know how to say his last name. Ruziboyev. There you go. He fights good. He fights real good.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. He's tall as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
6'5".
That's crazy.
And man, I think it's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great stand-up fight for sure.
Yeah. I'd lean a little bit towards Battle, but I'm a little biased.
Yeah, me too. I'm a bit
biased.
biased. So that's why I'm leaning a little toward Brian.
Yeah.
But just because of that. Just because I'm biased.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be interesting. I wouldn't be shocked if Ruziboyev wins, though.
Me too. Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm leaning slightly towards Battle on this one. All right, my official 3 picks for UFC 319 are as follows. I'm going to go Diego Ferreira, money line. I'm going to do Carlos Prates by KO TKO. And I'm going to do Kaya Sakura, money line.
Okay, cool.
What do you think?
Me, first, I'm going to choose Chase Hooper by decision.
Okay.
Then I'm going to put Michael Venom Page. I'm going to say decision. It could be KO, TKO, but I'm leaning towards decision.
Well, real quick, the money line, 174, if you wanted to do that. Might be safer for Michael Venom Page.
I'll choose that one.
If you're on the fence between KO, TKO, and decision, I would just do money line.
I'm going to do money line.
Okay.
And then last but not least, I got to agree with you on this one. Carlos Prates by KO or TKO.
Awesome. Well, it looks like we're in accordance with that one. But look, this card, fantastic. I'm excited, man.
What would you rate the card?
On paper, this is probably like an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
I'm going to rate it a 9. I like it that much.
There's a lot of good matchups on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun fights.
But like a 10 is like UFC
that's too
200,
much. That's
bro.
300.
Or 300, my bad. UFC
that's
300.
A 10. That was a 10.
That
was a great card.
But like, I don't know, man. There's been some cards I'm like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Where they're 9s. They're not 300, but they're 9s. You know what I mean?
Man, last year Miami was definitely a 9.5.
Yeah,
that was a 10 to me. That was a 10 because I saw it live.
Oh, you were having a blast.
And then when freaking Dustin Poirier knocked out BDS, I loved it. I loved it,
bro. I was going crazy. But yeah, this one, on paper, this is a fun one. 8.5. They've really stepped up with this one because At first, I was a little worried with this card, but they kept adding and adding and adding. Look, shaped out really well. Well, that wraps up UFC 319. Hamza, please show up. We need this card. But anyways, we're out of here. We're the MMA Lads. Thanks for tuning in, and let us know if you hit any of these. Okay, we have to do a thumbnail now. So,
Let's see, what were we thinking? Chicago.
Do you want to?
Chirac.
One of us can do the Hamza, like, you know, when he looks like that, and he does like the evil grin.
I don't know how to do that.
I'll do it. And then, what's something Drickus does?
Can you put like him kissing me in my cheek? Cause he kisses his coaches.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Like
That's
me,
funny.
I'm surprised. Like Home Alone.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, ready? Okay, let me look a little bit more evil. And we're gonna do it to this camera, by the way. And then I'm
Like you should have Hamza's face right next to you, and that's it. And like Drake is trying to kiss me on my cheek.
I like that. And then I'm gonna do one more. Something for Smash. What should I do for Smash? If let's say this one doesn't work out.
That just smash your
I'm
board.
gonna do this. And then you do the kiss thing.
Me do the kiss thing?
No, I'm saying like you do the same
Oh.
one. Okay, and then what's another Drickus thing?
Fuck should I know? Just him being clumsy and shit.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know.
That should be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Or maybe, you know what you should do?
What?
Put the African hat on my head. You know
Which
what?
one, the-
Like just like the. Hey.
The
what's
pass
up?
by it.
How's it going? How's it going? You know, like have you ever seen that meme of like the Squidward with the glasses and the African hat?
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay.
like the dog is
the
like.
the dashiki.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
dashiki
little.
shit. Okay. So you do that, and then I'll do. Fuck, I'll just do. I don't know. I'll do this again. All right. We're gonna cut that, and then we have to do this video. I'm sorry, I have to
What
drag you
video?
along with this, but
What video?
where we're announcing the winner of the fucking.
Oh yeah, somebody
thing,
won.
bro.
Somebody we know or not?
No, I haven't picked anybody.
Oh.